way. Can you see that?
Fucking the shop talk.
So today we're going to talk about trends in the industry and in our sport.
So a little background in case it's not clear. We don't just do YouTube here. We actually have a manufacturing shop, so we keep an eye on the industry and see what's going on.
I didn't know we did YouTube. We do YouTube?
I think that's where these go.
Oh,
Whatever.
sweet.
I
Gets
just do
out
what I'm
there.
told.
Gets out. Actually, we have two companies. This one too.
Oh, there
You
go.
have two companies.
Yes.
Oldschoolvintageparts.com.
Correct. Anyway, let's get down to what we're
Shameless
talking
plug.
about. Shameless plug. Let's get down to
The business of the business.
business of the business and the business of what we love doing, sport.
Motorcycles. Power sports and
Yeah.
motorcycles.
Okay, so I brought this up to both of these guys because this week 3 separate incidents occurred to me and they all trended and they all kind of got together the same way. I was talking to a company that we do a lot of business with, and I was telling them how great Barber was and how many people were there and everything, and a lot of younger people were there. He goes, there's a trend. There's a lot of young people getting back into motorcycling. I said, oh, that's
Motorsports.
cool. Yeah, motorsports.
Yeah.
And then there was, I don't know, Harley Davidson just came out with their quarterly earnings, and
They killed
they
it, right?
they killed it.
It went up.
They killed
Yeah.
it.
People have been saying that it's been trailing off for them.
Yes.
But they went up.
They
Apparently
went
not.
up. They're selling more bikes, and there's more younger
young people getting involved with Harley.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's great.
It's
It's a
awesome.
great
Yep.
thing. It's great. And there was something else. I can't remember now what it was that I was talking to somebody about. It came to mind there that this was cool. Oh, I know what it was. I was looking at one of the
Rick's
publications.
Monologue episode.
One of the publications. It was what's the Chopper magazine?
Cafe Racer.
Cafe Racer magazine.
So they do
Great
this-
mag, good guys, and everything like that.
So they're doing like a web series, right?
Yeah, they're doing a web series.
And they have they hired a professional production crew to do it, and the
Young guys.
All young
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah, the production crew doing the filming was like, hey, this looks like a lot of fun. How do I get in on this?
How do
Meaning
I get in?
Yeah.
the cafe custom scene?
It's a good time.
So all of that stuff is just, that brings us into what's going on and what people are doing to have a good time out there in their motorsports.
Dual
And
sports. Small bore dual sports, small adventure bikes.
Small adventure bikes.
Yes.
And
Not
then-
necessarily small, but that's
Small bore,
trending.
right? And
Yeah.
then that's why we've seen such a growth in the small sport bike market too. The KTM 390s, the Kawasaki Ninja 400s, Yamaha R3. I mean,
Yeah.
all that stuff is
All
just
that.
huge now.
Like if you want to tour now, you don't tour on a Goldwing anymore. You tour on an adventure bike.
Oh yeah, for shizzle.
Sounds
Manizzle.
wrong.
I know.
Not as long as that though.
You know, speaking of small bore too, when I was down at Barber, we were right next to Man in the Box. Excellent organization, very cool.
What do they do?
Nice guys. They
Stuff.
make they make stuff for all the small bore things, like Ruckus, like
Oh, cool.
like the Grom.
Little bikes.
Little bikes.
Mixed
Yeah,
up little bikes.
Little bikes.
Scooters. When I
Big
was there,
fun little bikes.
they
Yeah.
would just got a delivery of that Benelli. You know that Benelli? I think it's
that new one.
I think it's a 130 or a 135 or something.
Something like that. Yeah.
Really cool, really
Yeah,
neat
yeah.
little bikes.
Small bikes.
In fact, they have their own. They have their own event at the Barber Museum Motorsport Park, and it's called Small Bore. They race on the track, and they have.
That is
just a
fun
bunch-
stuff. That's like the old Masters of Mini that we used to have up here in New England.
Yep.
Masters of Mini was a great time.
I bet. It's cool. It's fun.
We did a whole episode on why little bikes are fun.
Yep,
We did.
exactly.
You try to drill that into my head every day.
And
Yes, it is.
but trending in the sport, and I think that
I think it's great that the more young people that get into the sport, the better it is.
It
all
is,
over-
for
it's
sure.
all bad.
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
It is.
You know, they're trying to drag people in to the smaller bikes, back into the dealerships, back into building the cheaper cast-off vintage bikes. You know, my race club just proposed a rule change to drop the entry age down to 14 to try to
Really?
get people, just more and more young people.
They want to do that stuff, which is cool because it gets you. Oh, it's after this whole COVID crapola bullshit. It gets everybody back outside, which they should be back outside by now anyway. But anyway, that's the trend. Get there. You know, like Mike was saying about like vintage or custom or this or that. A lot of the Japanese guys have gone back to older looking kind of cool stuff. Not just the Japanese makers either. Triumph just came out with
Retro stuff.
a new looking 1959-ish Bonneville. And,
I haven't seen that one yet.
Yeah, it's neat. It's cool. Kawasaki has that. I don't know what is that? That W650 retro.
That was a while ago. Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Or did they make it again?
I think they came out with it again.
Oh.
They did it.
Everything
again.
old is new again.
Yes.
All the old stuff. People
Except
look-
the best old stuff.
Except the best old stuff. Ooh.
I'm talking about the shrinking through door. Actually, no, because there are companies you can get trike kits for the new
you
new
go.
bike. So
Yeah.
Remember that guy that came to
Oh, yeah,
our
yeah,
ride-in?
Yep.
What do you have?
He had a CRF 450L
Yep.
with a trike kit on it that he rode on the road.
He registered it.
It was awesome.
Legally.
We discussed this trike in another episode.
Yeah, we did.
Episode number, whatever Mike puts in.
I'm gonna look it up now.
Now you got to do research.
So anyway, if you guys think of anything new in the trends and you stuff that you want us to talk about or whatever,
Oh, you want to hear Rick monologue about it?
Yeah.
anyway, thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll be back next week again too. Will we?
Yeah, a remote.
Maybe.
Remote next week.
Oh yeah,
Remote next week.
Remote. Watch for.